I'm not gonna use Bison anymore.
No, I don't care. I'm gonna use Bison anymore. Let's play the.
Okay, so that cheese. Okay, there we go. So freaking Retro knows it now.
You know, I'm not gonna. I'm too good for cheese. I'm gonna play on like an apple, how he's intended.
No, it's okay. He has like freaking if you want, if you're gonna play cheese, freaking I also have my cheese as well.
That's fine. Screw it. Alright, screw it, it's fine. Cool. Cool! Awesome. I'm done watching that. Shit.
Yeah, this game doesn't have a chip damage.
Oh god, so what are your guys' thoughts? We're gonna have some thought theories right here. What are your guys' thoughts on the new pixel remasters for the new Final Fantasies? And how do you feel? Hold on, how do you feel about them being $20 fucking apparently each?
I cannot relate because I don't play Final Fantasy.
It should have been like $10 each.
Not $20. Actually,
$15?
No, it's 12. Well,
Yo,
it's
Ocho, what's up?
Because it's on sale. But for the first one, it's $12. How about the rest of the bundles? Oh yeah, what the fuck? Okay, so FF1 is 12, FF2 12. Oh my god, Final Fantasy 3 is 18 apparently, and then 4, and then 5, and then 6. They're all 18. But if you wanted to buy the games in a package, they have it on sale for $75, and it retails for
The cheese.
So how do you feel about all 6 games cost $100 basically?
I taught you well, Retro. I taught you well.
They should have been worth 60 for all of them.
Yeah,
we can talk about the opinion on the graphics.
Because it's a pixel remaster. They took the phone remastered and made it like a pixel. It's weird.
Hope you're having a good day today, Ultra Zero.
I don't think it's cool. I'm like, I'd rather just play like the PSP versions, to be honest, because they were fantastic. They were really fantastic.
But finally we're getting like a good version of like, or a decent version like FF5 and 6 that has like not really crappy graphics and like bad audio.
I don't know, 6.
That has like all the content.
But still, I mean,
like.
Hey, I'm gonna say a hot take really quickly.
Personally, I don't mind the graphics since I think it's trying to replicate what it looks like on a CRT TV from what I like researched.
Oh my god, I got stunned on that shit.
Alright.
Whoa, Rainbow.
Okay,
Rainbow.
Hot take. FF6 is not that good.
Whoa.
I cannot relate, chat.
I like FF6.
You know, I'm gonna say
I'm gonna FF7, but I really like FF6.
I'm gonna say the same thing.
I disagree with that.
Only because I didn't grow up on FF6. I say that I'm not gonna say it's like FF6 is bad. I'm just gonna say I lean more towards 7 because I grew up on 7. I played 6. 6 is fun, but I didn't grow up on 6.
7 was my first game.
Now,
like a lot of others.
There's a reason I say that FF6 is slightly overrated, and that's that now having played Chrono Trigger, Chrono Trigger's battle system is infinitely better than FF6's.
This man became Steve after the Chrono Trigger.
This man became Simmons. What are you talking about?
You know what? Like Max Ash never beating Chrono Trigger. That's all I'll say.
Now that said, however,
I need to play it.
FF7 is still my favorite Final Fantasy, and actually just one of my favorite games in general.
Yeah, it's just that I can't.
That's a lie. It is my
Only
favorite.
Super Metroid beats it in terms of my favorite games.
Yeah, chat. The reason why I can't relate to those games is because I can't afford consoles and video games back in the day. I live in a third world country where freaking consoles are freaking expensive as fuck back in the day still. Still to this day.
I'm sure she got them all. She got everything, so that's good.
Yeah, but in terms of my favorite FFs, like, it's basically like, I like FF7, I like FF6, and I still need to play FF10. That's because I have it on my backlog currently.
No, 10 is how come that voice acting?
Voice acting.
8's where it's at.
I played
There's a big old cap after that. There's a big old cap after that.
There's 8's weird, but man, 10. Okay, no, 8's weird. I'm not gonna lie, but the voice acting for 10 is just.
It has not aged due to like weird direction.
No, it's not aged at all, bro.
8 is an acid trip.
Ugh.
Soundtrack of 8. It's like one of my favorites.
It's terrible.
It has a good soundtrack. That's all.
Okay, yes, it has a good soundtrack. Let's not get that wrong. But
Something.
story is.
Hyde is laughing, says Ultra.
So, by the way, the reason why, because I do kind of want to explain why I think FF6 is slightly overrated. It's just the battle system, man. Battle system is like, FF7's is technically about the same, right? It's, if anything, FF7's is faster, which is why I like it. Because that's part of the thing that I like about Chrono Trigger is that battles happen, and it can be slightly random at times, but at the same time you see the enemies. And the other thing is that Chrono Trigger's battles are fast-paced. FF6's battles are so slow, it makes grinding literal
I disagree with that, since I usually like, speed up the battle system on FF6, and I usually like give tapes to everyone at the end game because I find like a lot of like dank items, like what's the like the Hermes shoes or something, like pod bracelets, like that's what I remember. Like then I like because I'm like good at that game, so I don't need like to worry about like enemies like ATB enemies like chasing me down. Like
what the heck is that combo?
Oh wait,
that
Ultra,
said, I will say FF6 is the better story.
Ultra, you want to know what's better than FF10?
You know what's underrated? I like FF5 a lot.
No, hold
actually,
on.
since I like
you know what's better? You know what's better after Final Fantasy X? Final Fantasy X 2. Best fan service game ever.
Best fan service game ever.
10-2 is decent.
Yeah, I
mean,
can't.
it's the greatest fan service game ever. Come on.
Yeah, but one thing I need to say, FF5 is underrated in my opinion.
Hey, fair.
Yeah,
Because I really like the job system in that game, like, because like I like mixing up jobs, like creating like full like combos, like. Ugh,
I'll
I'm
give
just saying
you a
random
job.
words right now because I'm tired.
Yeah.
Go to sleep, sir.
Right.
It's like 5 a.m.
Go to sleep.
Oh yeah, it's also 5 AM for me. I'm not tired though.
Oh, it's like 6 a.m. for you because you're like Eastern time.
Nope, Central.
Oh, you're Central?
Yeah,
Oh, you live. Where do you live in Florida?
Panhandle.
Oh, the dank
Nah.
Panhandle.
Yeah.
Place.
Go to dang.
Rejected Alabama. That's what I like.
Alabama.
So, Finn, Ronimus said, Finn, would you say that Final Fantasy
Still
VI
live in
is
the
the
first
worst
district.
Final Fantasy
Oh, okay,
ever?
I'm going back.
Would I say that?
What?
What is the worst Final Fantasy?
6.
6.
No, 6 is far from the worst Final Fantasy.
Oh, what is the worst?
Oh, you're
6
right.
is actually like 6. I think is over. I think 6 is slightly
Overrated?
but it's
Okay.
still great.
Okay, you know, I'm gonna also say another hot take. I think 9's a little bit overrated in terms of like.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. 9 is overrated. Everyone jumps
Like I like the story of
like
9, but I'm not a huge fan.
9
of
story
like,
is-
the
Hey,
gameplay
Pudding is in the chat saying 13 is the worst.
I like
Oh,
the story
no,
of 9, but
yeah,
I think the
Pudding,
gameplay
you're
is a
right.
little bit too
13
slow for my liking.
13 is just literally match A to win.
You mean
Oh,
Final
that's all
Fantasy
that is.
Corridor Simulator?
Yes.
Final Fantasy Quarter
Final-
Simulator?
Final Fantasy 13, just go straight. Seriously, that game and the... If y'all have ever played that game, you know what
Oh, I
fucking
forgot,
boss
I
I'm talking about. It's fucking disgusting, and I want to fucking break my 360 controller every time I fall.
Oh, nice.
Whoa, what the crap was that?
It was his teleport.
Hey,
Oh,
Pudding's
yeah.
here! Pudding!
Also, okay, my question is, what is the underappreciated Final Fantasy game?
Underappreciated?
5.
5.
It's a
Because
fun
I never-
game. It never really gets much love, I say.
Like 5
It's
kind of
fun.
has a basic story, but I really like the job system.
Yeah, see, Pudding.
That's
I want
fine.
to throw out a bit of a wild card here. Tactics.
Yes! Wait, no, Tactics Advance or Tactics? Because Tactics still gets love. Tactics Advance
Tactics
does
gets
never
love.
get love.
Advanced.
No,
Uh,
Advance. Advance
even
Advance-
Pudding,
and I'm
even
super
Pudding,
pissed off about that.
even
Oh.
Pudding agrees 5 as well.
Dude, I want to replay Advance, and I want to replay Advance 2, because those are fucking fun. If those got re-released on Switch, oh, I definitely get some fucking...
Pudding
I
said
definitely have to
tactics,
rebuy it.
they still have some love.
Yes,
I'll
but
play-
that's
I'll
the
play-
first
I'll play
Tactics.
Rogue again. I mean, Cammy, sorry.
That's the first Tactics, Pudding. Tactics
Yeah, I
Advance
just really like
and
Kylie's
GBA.
music. Sorry for going on a tangent, okay?
No, it's fine. It's just I love Tactics
But
Advance.
4 is nobody talk about it.
I played the ever-living fuck out of Tactics Advance on the
Ugh, okay.
Me
What do
and
you-
my- and then I
What?
Yeah,
found out
So
my neighbor-
Ronimus said, what are your guys' thoughts on Final Fantasy 1 and 2?
I never
I
played
mean,
One and
them.
two.
I think I maybe
they're
played
old
them.
school.
Oh, actually, I played FF1 like a bit.
Are we saying like
but
the US
NES.
2, which is technically FF4?
I played a
Shut
bit
up.
of 4.
I think he means 1 and 2.
Yeah.
1 and 2 NES.
No, well, I've never played 2, but I've played 1 a
I've
little
played
bit.
1.
I played
I mean,
a
it's
bit
basic.
of
Okay.
on NES.
It's
a bit-
basic. I mean,
It's outdated for me, but I never played
Yeah.
the updated versions of FF1. I need to probably play those.
I mean, it's a literal turn-based RPG. You
yeah,
do the
I mean
entire
that's
thing
the
in turns.
beginning. That's literally the beginning of everything. So it's like, well, of course.
I can't
so
relate
it's-
because I never played a Final Fantasy game. Sorry,
This man, we need to get him to play a Final Fantasy game, but he doesn't really like Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but if I had to play another, if I had to play like an FF game again, it'd probably be like either like 5 or 6 or probably 7.
I want to go back and play. What did I?
Yeah, he's playing Final Fantasy 14 online, Pudding. I've been telling you
Bro,
that.
is he playing again right now? No way.
You also need to play FF14.
Oh my
But
god, he is
I
back
never
at
got a
14.
chance to play
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Yeah, I don't have the
He's back at
time.
14 tonight. Good
Yeah,
lord.
he's done with Gold Dickman.
Gold dick.
Dude, you know
Gold
what's
dick.
funny? FF7 is
What?
my favorite game, but I've never played it all the way through.
Oh, this man's disgusting. You
What
need
the
to- you
hell?
need to fix that.
What the
You need
hell?
to fix that.
What the?
Ben, go-
Retro was
go-
like, what the hell? That wake him up.
FF7 is my
Go
favorite,
buy
like, one
the
of my
Steam-
favorite games, and I've beaten that game multiple times.
I
Got
have
every material
FF7.
I've mastered.
Here's the thing,
got every
I
character
technically-
level. Oh, sorry.
I own FF7 on PS1. I just
Okay, that's okay. You're better
Because
than
of
me
the
on
fact-
that. I
True,
don't-
thing is
Ultra,
that
true. Air Guys was my
Even
favorite Final Fantasy
Hey,
game.
whoa. Come on, guys, calm down.
it's just the fact that I've always had school, so I've never like had enough time to like grind and get it done and
Well, I had
shit.
school when I played it, and I
Oh.
just speed up. So,
I mean,
yeah.
fair.
He said eat shit.
Okay, so
Well,
Ronima said,
play-
if you guys were to recommend a Final Fantasy game for guys like me or Saber who would have never played any Final Fantasy games before.
I guess
7.
either 4 or 7. would be
7,
fine.
4.
Well, majority of the people would
6.
say like you should try 7 because 7 has a
Seven's a
very
most
special
iconic
place to
one.
everyone in their
Yes.
hearts.
7 is iconic,
Ugh.
and it's simple, and it's fun.
Oh no.
7 is one of like 7 is the game
Wait,
that
is
I think
freaking
is
Pudding
great,
in
but
the
at same
freaking
time,
chat
it's
right
really
now?
complex.
Oh, speaking of,
If you really want to play a Final Fantasy game, I would suggest you to start from the bottom, then you work your way up to 15.
Jesus, this man.
Like
a
the-
lot.
Yeah.
this
like,
man is a Final
play.
Fantasy streamer. He plays Final Fantasy 14 online as well.
Oh,
Yes.
Pudding, have you played with Max yet?
I mean, he's on my data center.
There you
didn't-
go. He's on now.
He's at work. Bruh, time zones, bruh.
I mean, you know, Final Fantasy 14 would be worth technically.
You can play the feature out.
I mean, you know, no, technically, no, Pudding. I was saying technically, you playing.
Oh yeah,
Final Fantasy
Retro
14
Fin.
would be
This is
worth.
Pudding. This also
I
the.
just figured out what the best game is to get into Final Fantasy.
what is it?
It's Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Ye-
Okay.
To be honest, you know the Final Fantasy game that I really want to play is that the Noctis
You know,
thing.
Stas. Pudding was gonna say something. but
Oh,
you just
15?
yelled at him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say that it depends. It depends on what kind of system you want. But for my case is if you really want to start from the bottom, to go for it because the lore of the story is
It's like they're
awesome.
disconnected.
It kind of carries
Yeah, like
through
sort of
the-
like names, like traditions, like certain like references. That's really all I know.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So like for example, in 14, there's every single side story it references on older games. Like for example, like X Death is from 5, F
Yeah.
Star 6. Then what else? Chaos is from 1. Yeah, there's a lot of like
No chaos.
a lot of freaking references in 14, but that one is just a side story. You can do a lot of like stuff. But if I want to recommend a game, okay, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say obvious enough. You go for 3, because for 1 and 2 is kind of a little bit hard to understand. But if you want to go for like job quests and like job classes and the law, start from 3.
Yeah,
3
3 is
is
like a basic, it's like basic and gameplay of 5. I never get to play, never played 3, but that's really all I know. And I know some like lore, like name stuff for it.
I think it was 3 Barks. No, 3 was the 4 crystal.
Yeah, 3 was like
kids.
the
Crystal
4 kids.
Yeah, never mind.
Onion Knights.
Yeah.
Onion Knights.
The Onion Knights. I played that on DS. It was fun.
I never
Played
played
on
3.
DS. Yeah, I remember that now. I think I remember buying that game on DS.
Just made it to number 5, which is my opinion, the best one I ever played. 'Cause, like,
I like 5. I like 5 too. Like it's like one of my like top.
Yeah,
favorite
that one was
gameplay.
Yeah, because I mean, everyone here have their own preferences. Like for example, they say 6 is their favorite, 4 is their favorite. To me, it's 5 is because I like a character who is so carefree and doesn't want to care about a single shit in the world. I mean, you can look at Noctis, but Noctis is kind of care about his own health being. But
Yeah,
I mean,
he cares.
Yeah, Bart.
So,
Yeah.
Pudding, I got a question for you. I got a. What's your opinion? Real facts. How do you feel about the pixel remasters of the old Final Fantasy games coming out right now?
How do you do the
Oh.
freaking knee again, Retro?
Chicken wing.
Chicken wing?
Oh, Pixel remasters, eh?
Yeah. So,
Back crouch and then go corner. It's like basically a weird half
so
circle.
seeing as you work in the gaming industry, Pudding, how do you feel about the pixel remasters?
Oh, it's definitely good. And it's not like you go to the far that it looks like Steam version because I hate it.
Jesus.
Yeah, those like iOS scene ones.
Yeah, so that's what they did. They took that iOS model.
Oh yeah, his kick is down back with kicks, and then his
Okay, down
Eh.
back. Okay.
like this one, like down back.
Oh my god, you guys.
Yeah,
are
there we
playing.
go.
I
And
thought
then
you guys moved on
and
already.
Yeah,
then
we're just talking and like playing this.
and then when you do your saver, just Shoryuken inputs. That's it.
Okay.
There we go.
There's a reason why I would usually play the older games first, then you work your way up to like the modern ones like 14 and 15 because
Yep. Listen to this person, chat. Listen to this person. This guy loves Final Fantasy games. He played a frick.
Yeah, so I will say my opinion about 5 is because I like the character because the character just care about his own life and his chocobo. That's about it. Fucking
Yeah, Bart's just like Bart's basic.
yeah, it just carefree. It doesn't really care about it until fucking Galuf just came in to their world and say that oh we have to support the crystals and shit. Then Bart's like oh god damn it, whatever, let's go for it.
He's
Then
like a part of
then
the like there's like a pirate.
yeah, because
What
first
the
of
heck?
all, he just cares about his own life. He just wants to live his own life. He
Ah,
doesn't
nice.
want any other stuff.
The double.
Magic Pixel.
Then when it comes to the law itself, oh man, I would say bunch of shit. I can go on days by days, but then again,
This man's like, I got opinions for days.
yeah,
Like,
because
like Stas, how much time do you got?
I have no problem with talking about shit.
No, I know,
with
no.
Stuff.
I was
I'm listening. It's been.
joking.
Don't let's play another game then.